Welcome on my channel Heavenly Life. Welcome on my channel Heavenly Life. Welcome on my channel Heavenly Life. I had birthday, but before that I told Jesus that I want him to show up in a special way on my birthday. You know, I told him that I have these needs and I would like him to meet my needs in a special way. I wanted him to do something special for me. I didn't really knew exactly what, but I just told him the needs that I have. And I really expected him to meet some of these needs and to do even greater. Because I know that God is a God that does greater things that we can even think of or imagine. I know that He is this kind of God. He already showed up so many times in my life. He surprised me so many times in my life. But this time, He didn't. And yeah, we all know that God is a good God. We already know that He loves us because Jesus went to the cross for us, right? This is how He already showed us His love. But sometimes it's for me like in a normal relationship. You just want to see that your partner loves you. You just want to feel appreciated and loved. Even though you already know that your partner loves you, you want to see it again and again. I think it's something that we humans want. But God didn't show up in the way that I expected him to show up. God didn't meet the needs that I told him about, but he did something else. Because on that Sunday when I had birthday, in the morning I went out for a run. And on this morning I met a guy. I approached a guy and his name was Luigi. And I spoke with him about what Jesus did for him on the cross, I shared with him the gospel, and this guy gave his life to Jesus. And I really forgot about this because I was so focused on my needs. I was so focused to get something special from God, to be surprised by what God would do for me, that I forgot that He already surprised me on this morning. And I believe still that God will do greater things in my life. Sometimes we are so focused on the things that we wish Him to do. Sometimes we are so focused on our needs because we want them to be met that we just forget or we just don't see the things that He is doing in our lives. So I really know that God is good and I believe Him for greater. Still, I still believe that He will do something because of my birthday. I still believe that because I know how good He is. And I just want you to know how good He is. I just want you to know that He will do greater things in your life and that you can believe for greater things. He is the God that does more than we can think or imagine. He is the God of greater things. I want to encourage you to believe for the things that maybe seem to be too big for you. Believe because God is able to meet every need and to do more than we can think or imagine. God is good all the time.